Hello again, everyone, and yet again, hope you're having a blessed Advent. Today is day 2 of our reflections during the first week of Advent, and I'll be continuing with the passage on the Annunciation. And today I want to kind of take a deeper look at verses in chapter 1 of Luke, verses 29 and 30. And here it states, after the angel Gabriel gave her the announcement, Mary thinks to herself, she says she was greatly troubled at the saying, and considered in her mind what sort of greeting this might be. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God." And just think about this verse right now. You have been found, do not be afraid, Mary. Whenever God comes to us, it's kind of a fearful thing, isn't it? Because we know when He comes to us, when He answers our prayers, when He calls us to something in our lives, for whatever that special mission might be, it's kind of fearful, isn't it? It's not afraid necessarily because God's in our presence. We're afraid because that means something's going to change about our lives. Something's different is going to happen in our lives. In a lot of ways, it means we have to change. It means we have to go in a different direction. At the very least, we have to get out of our comfort zone. And that can be nerve-wracking. And just imagine Mary in this passage hearing this. She was a teenager, hasn't even been married yet officially. And here's an angel telling her that she is now going to be a mother. Just imagine that news, first of all. She's going to be a mother. And not only that, but she was going to be a mother of not just anybody, but the Son of God. Her life now from this point forward is totally different. But that's what happens when the Lord comes to us. He changes it. He changes it for the better, but He does change it. And there are two things we have to ask ourselves with that and to reflect upon today. What are we afraid of in that change? What is holding us back from embracing how the Lord comes to us? And the second question is this, what kind of changes do we need to make to have that encounter with the Lord? He's coming. That's what Christmas is all about. He's coming into our lives. He's coming to our worlds. He's coming into us in a very personal and intimate way. In what way do we need to change in preparation for that? Let's reflect on those things today, here on this second day of our reflection on the Annunciation. And think about that change. And not give in to the fear, but also see the grace that the angel gives to Mary and God gives to us, and the blessing that comes with that change.